Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're good.
right wing, senior winger, number 21, Molly Henderson. At left wing tonight, junior winger, number 2, Emma Feldman. And starting at center, junior center, number 15, Annika Lindgren. And the remainder of the Northern Stars, head coach by Jamie Canyon Pusha, assisted by Lindsay Holst and Carrie Romano. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting in goal tonight, freshman goaltender number 30, Addison Hess. At right defense tonight, sophomore defense, number 15, Abigail Sullivan. At left defense, senior defense, number 27, Courtney Anderson. Starting at right wing, senior winger, number 3, Alyssa Jerry. At left wing tonight, senior winger, number 25, McKenna Volstead. And starting at center, senior center, number 22, Dorothy Carney. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Pete Haydu, assisted by Kristen Sutball and Kay Collier. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to rise as American Legion Post 222 presents our nation's colors, as they are proudly celebrating their 53rd year in doing so. Please join me in saluting and showing your appreciation for their service to our country, our community, and to Blue Jacket Athletics. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Star Spangled Banner, performed this evening by Hibbing High School cheerleader Caroline Rue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast between the girls hockey of Hibbing Chisholm High School and the Duluth Northern Stars. Duluth will be starting Molly Henderson, number 21, number 15, Annika Lindgren, and number 2, Emma Feldman, with the defensive pair of number 8, Kaylin Cochran, and number 11, Hannah Martin. Hibbing will counter with number 25, McKenna Folstad, number 22, Dorothy Carney, and number 3, Alyssa Dury, with the defensive pairing of number 27, Courtney Anderson, and number 15, Abigail Sullivan. And we have the drop of the puck controlled by the Northern Stars, shot down into the Hibbing defensive zone. Anderson whiffed on it. Puck goes to the far boards where Dury picks it up, has it knocked away from her. Comes to Folstead, who carries it up the ice. Up to Carney, and it goes down deep into the Northern Star zone where it's picked up by Cochran. Hibbing has the battle out in front. Dury sends it behind the Northern Stars net. And the Stars come out up ice, taken by Anderson, but kept in by the Northern Stars. Folstead with it. Shot back down in the Northern Star zone, and we have icing on the play. Northern Stars will be, the face-off will be back in the Hibbing zone. This broadcast is brought to you by Iron Range Plumbing, Guam Designs and Photography, Hibbing Community Education, HHS Hockey Alumni, and the McCormick family. Moline wins the face-off. Puck on the half wall behind Hibbing's net. We have an injured Hibbing player behind the net as the puck's being tied up by Lundell. Megan Buzzy chases it, gets it out of the zone. Shot back down into Hibbing zone, and we have an icing call against the Northern Stars. In the B squad game today, Duluth beat Hibbing 4-1. Face off deep into the Northern Star zone. Bowman taking the face off. Against Lindgren. She's kicked out of the zone. Puck goes behind the Northern Stars net, gathered by number 7, which I do not see on the roster. Puck's knocked away. Bowman picks it up and knocks it back into the Northern Star zone, where it's being chased by Rewerts out to center ice, where Abby Sullivan knocks it back into the zone. Martin with the puck puts it back behind the net. Kept in the zone by Hibbing. Puck comes out, brings it across the Hibbing blue line. Carney with it, skates by a Duluth defender, into the circle, puts on a shot, saved by Sophie Mitchell, the Duluth goaltender. Claw with the puck, sends it around the boards, kept in by Rewerts. Folstead sends it back behind the net. Carney chases with Claw. Puck's back up to the point, but misfired on the pass. Back down into Hibbing zone, no icing. Hess swings it around the board. Picked up by Moline, who centers it out to the point. Shot on net, saved by Hess. Another shot saved by Hess. So 2 nice saves by Addison Hess to start this early in the first period. 13:38 to go in the first. It's Duluth 0, Hibbing 0. Puck shot deep into Hibbing zone. Rewerts fighting for possession. To Buzzy. Buzzy sends it down into the Duluth zone. Benson picks it up, puts it up to Horvat. Horvat sends it behind the net. Plow sends it back up to the point, out of the zone, being chased by Monroe. Rearward, he sends it back in. Bowman with a shot wide of the net. Anderson back over to Sullivan. Sullivan tried to center pass. Knocked down. Anderson back up. Bowman picks it up. 2-on-1. But she's knocked off the puck. Battle for it in the corner. Coming out is Duluth. Gerard. Abba Sullivan battling to keep it in. Carney into the corner. Digs the puck out. But it's taken away by Duluth and up the ice where Sullivan intercepts at neutral in the neutral zone. Anderson with it. Sends it back up. Folstad with it across the blue line. Tries to make a move. Knocked away by Cochran. Rewert sends it deep into Duluth zone. Keeps it in along the half board. Folstad collides with number 14, Bailey Kuhl. Liv Lavelle sends it back out. Henderson lost the puck in the Hibbing zone. Cleared and now back in. Rewert sends it up the boards. Buzzy takes it down into the corner, but loses control to Henderson, who sends it out to Fellman. Fellman skates it behind Hibbing's net. Battle for control. Courtney Anderson flips it over to Sullivan. And then Sullivan flips it down the ice. We'll have an icing call on the Blue Jackets. 10:35 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Maureen will take the face-off with Bowman. Bowman wins it back. Anderson with it, flips it out. Benson sends it back into the corner where Sullivan picks up the puck. Sullivan battles. Back to Benson, who shoots. It's blocked by Girardi. Anderson back around the net. Kept in by Duluth. Sent out in front. Shot is blocked. Another shot blocked again. It's picked up by Anderson, and it's shot out of play and deflected off of Duluth's stick. So face-off comes to the right of Hibbing goalie Addison Hess. Carney and Lindgren on the draw. One back into the corner. Rewerts loses the puck. Taken away by Duluth, puts it out front. Back to the point. Shot in, saved by Hess. Puck just missed Dury's stick in the neutral zone at center ice. Shot back in the Hibbing zone, sent out. Folstad battles along the boards. Duluth comes away with it, brings it up, shoots it back into the Hibbing zone, where we'll have an icing foul on Duluth. 9:01 left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Face-off push toward the net. Save made by Mitchell. Lundell in the face-off circle wins it back to Buzzy, who shoots it, saved by Mitchell. Duluth brings it out over the center line into the Hibbing zone. 2-on-1 right now. Shot and a save by Addison Hess. Bailey cool with that beautiful move at the blue line. But Hess was equal to the task with cutting off that angle and made the save. Face-off won by the Blue Jackets. Wheeler sends it up the boards. Oh, puck comes on goal, and Hess covers up just to play it safe. Bobin will take that face-off with Moline from Duluth. Bobin wins it. Reward sends it back behind the net, up the half wall. Duluth brings it back across, intercepted by Rewerts, sends it back into the Northern Star zone. Girardi with it. Gets it over to Claire Rewerts. But Duluth pushes it behind the net. Monroe Rewerts back over, across the Maddie Rewerts, back out to the point. Benson with the shot and a save by Hess. 7:49 left in the first period, still 0-0. Hess with 4 saves, Mitchell with 3. Carney will take the face-off with Lindgren. Lindgren wins it back to the point. Nice move. Takes it behind the goal line, but intercepted by Sullivan, and she has it taken away from her. Centering pass is blocked by Hibbing. Carney had an opportunity but couldn't get control of the puck. Henderson with it. She gets it, but it's stolen by Carney. Sullivan pushes it back up, and it's knocked into the Northern Star zone by Dury. Intercepted by Buzzy. Circles behind the net. To Courtney Anderson, who lost it off her stick, but it's kept in by Buzzy. Almost a mistake there by the Northern Star defense. Mitchell had to push the puck away. Anderson with the shot from the point is blocked, goes wide. Buzzy back to Anderson, who shoots again. Ooh, deflected, but saved by Mitchell. Sullivan with a shot, kicked away by Mitchell. Sullivan carries across the center line, puts a shot on net that's kicked away by Mitchell and up into the netting. Bobin will take this face off with Benson. Or away with 16. Lorentz. Rewerts keeps it back in. Girardi battles for the puck, loses it. Center cross ice pass doesn't connect. Cool with the puck up, but it's taken away. Bobin across, shoots, blocked. Lorentz with it, but Hibbing keeps it in. By Rewerts, nice battle by Rewerts along the boards there to keep that puck there, but It's finally knocked down into the Hibbing zone where Girardi chases it. Makes a move, comes up, across the blue line. Oh, wanted a pass for Bowman, but it got it down into deep into the zone. Hibbing makes a line change. Action's been fast and furious here in the first period. Martin behind the net for Duluth, carries it up, across the blue line, dumps it into the Hibbing zone. Oh, but it goes out of play into the Hibbing bench. 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Hibbing has a 5-4 edge in shots. Moline facing off against Kearney. Kearney pushes it back ahead. Benson moves it up, but intercepted by Kearney. He takes it across, dumps it into the corner. Battles for it with Benson, but Benson comes away from it, but it's picked up by Volstead, who tries to dump it into the corner. Anderson with it, back in Hibbing zone. Pass up to Warmbold, who knocks it into the corner. Buzzy with it, centers it out. A shot by Matty Reworks that went wide. Duluth comes away with it, brings it back up the ice. But Warmbold with it, then she loses the puck, but Reworks picks it up in her zone. Back to Anderson. And Annika Lundell dumps it down into the Duluth Northern Star zone. Some rough play going on in that corner down there. But Northern Stars come away with the puck. 1-on-1, saved by Hess. Off a shot by Fellman. Fellman centers it. Scramble in front, but a shot goes wide. Back out to Ansello. Along the near board. Taken away on, he tried to get out of the zone but couldn't. Deflected shot goes on and Hess kicks it away. Good tie up a stick there by Bowman. He sends it up to Reworks, who has a battle with Martin along the boards. Puck gets pushed back down. And Duluth, shot in by Sullivan, right on Mitchell. She had to kick it aside. Volstead behind the net, out in front, pass just missed. Kept in by Sullivan. Back behind the Duluth net, Volstead over there. Puck comes out. Henderson with it. Dumps it back into the Hibbing zone. Anderson up to Volstead, makes one move. Made two defenders miss, but got knocked down by the third one. Kearney comes away with the loose puck. Puts a shot out in front. Horvat with a shot blocked by Reworks. Shot goes into the corner. Reworks with it behind the net. Gets it back to the teammate. Warmbold loses the puck, but it's picked up. Some rough stuff going on in this game here. But Buzzy comes away with the puck. Gets around one Duluth defender into the corner. Battles for it. Still battling for it behind the net. Puck comes loose.
1 minute remaining in the period.
We have 1 minute to go in this period. Sullivan tries to clear, can't. Now she gets it across ice. And Girardi picks up the puck. Cool with it behind the net for Duluth. Sends it back to the far wall. Now we have a one-on-one here, but Anderson with a nice breakup. She couldn't find the puck, but the puck rolls right in on Hess, who covers it up for a face-off to her right. 23.6 seconds left to go. Still 0-0. Bowman wins the face-off back to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Anderson. To Girardi, who gets it up. Oh, her pass just missed with Bowman, breaking up the middle. Fellman with it into the corner, tied up by Anderson, and it looks like we're going to get out of this period 0-0.
Saves in the first period for Mitchell of the Northern Stars, 6. For Hess of the Blue Jackets, 5.
Mitchell finishes with 6 saves. Hess has 5 as we head into the between periods of Hibbing 0, Duluth Northern Stars 0. We're back at the Hibbing Memorial Arena with the scoreless tie, 0-0, between the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets and the Duluth Northern Stars. Getting ready for the second period to begin. Kearney will be facing off with Lindgren to start the period. Addison Hess with 6 saves and Mitchell with 5 saves. Puck is controlled by Duluth. Cochran gets it to Fellman, who loses it at the red line, but taken across. Now knocked out of the Hibbing zone by Kearney. Kearney skates across the blue line, takes the puck along the half wall, behind the Northern Star net. Folstad with it. Skates it back to the point, drops it for Sullivan. Sullivan sends it around the net to Kearney, pushes it back to Folstad. Fellman lost control of the puck in the Hibbing zone. Dury picks it up, gets it ahead to Warmbold. Warmbold loses it, but Sullivan pushes it into the Duluth zone. Chased down by Buzzy and Warmbold, but taken out of the Hibbing zone. Across to Fellman, who knocks it into the Hibbing zone. Brought back out, but pushed back. And now Buzzy with it. Buzzy gets it back down into the corner. Cool with the puck, sends it out, gets past the blue line into the Hibbing zone, but wave icing off. Warmbold chasing down with Cool. The Cool comes up with it behind the net. Gets it back to Moline, or the number 30, sorry, Fellman. Hess, shot put on goal by Horvat, and Hess comes up with the stop. Bobin will take this face-off with Moline. Puck in the corner. Martin with it. Bobin fighting with Martin. Moline, I mean. Puck shot out in front. Clears the Hibbing zone. Lucy Fellman loses the puck at the blue line. Horvat knocks it in, puts a shot on net, and Hess makes the save. 14:37 left in the second quarter, 0-0. Score from Virginia in boys hockey tonight. After one period, it was Hibbing 1, Virginia 1. Lindgren on the faceoff with Bobin. Bobin wins it back. Anderson has it taken away from her by Fellman. Henderson puts it in front. Shot goes wide. Good stick work there by Sullivan, who carries it across the red line. Knocks it into the Northern Star zone. Fellman with it, taken away by Kearney, who puts it out in front for Dury, whose shot just trickles wide. Folstad wins the race for the puck in the corner, sends it behind the net. Some good hustle by Folstad, keeping that puck in the zone. She's still battling, but it comes away. Henderson comes away with it and sends it down into Hibbing zone. Sullivan has it poke checked from her. Back behind to Anderson, up to Folstad. Back into the Hibbing zone, Kearney. Anderson now puts it, not a good pass by Anderson. Fortunately, that didn't come back to haunt the Blue Jackets, and the puck is cleared by Hibbing. Lucy Fellman. Horvat takes it into Hibbing zone, but it's taken away. Kept in by Karakis. Anderson up the boards, pokes it out of the Hibbing zone. To Lundell, can't quite get it. Then it's sent down into the Duluth zone by Carney. Emma Fellman tries to clear. Kept in by Lundell. Karakes out, just misses. Her teammate at center ice, sent back into the Duluth zone. On the half wall to Moline. Moline sends it up the ice, and it will be icing call on the Northern Stars. 12:11 to play in the second period, still 0-0. Lawrence will take the draw with Bobin. Bobin wins it. So Claire rewrites, he puts a shot on net, saved by Mitchell. Shot by Bobin, I think was blocked out in front, and it's sent back down the ice for another icing call on the Northern Stars. Bobin and Lawrence back in the face-off circle. Bobin wins it back to Rewerts. Puck was stolen by Rewerts, but then knocked off her stick. She chases it down into the corner. Loses her footing. Girardi trying to come away with the puck in the corner. It's cleared to Monroe. Rewerts out in her zone, up to Bobin. He tries to send it down into the zone, but can't. Whiffs on it. Scramble for the puck in the neutral zone. And it's finally cleared, but it looks like we might get an icing call on the Blue Jackets. And we do. 11:16 left in the second period, 0-0. Lindgren and Carney in the face-off circle. Won by Carney. To Anderson, over to Sullivan. Dury loses control. Scramble in front. Hess probably made one save on that one. Bolstead tries to get back to the point. Shot in. Oh, it's deflected. And it's in the net for a Duluth Northern Star goal. That goal comes at 6:09 of the second period. We'll get the scoring for you here shortly. Just a wrist shot from the point that deflected a couple times on its way to the net, and Hess couldn't see it, and it shot
Scoring goal for the Northern Stars, number 8, Caitlin Cochran. She's assisted by number 21, Molly Henderson, and number 15, Annika Lindgren. Cochran from Henderson and Lindgren.
Icing
Time of the goal,
on the Northern Stars. Number 8, Kaylin Cochran picked up the goal for Duluth, assisted by number 21, Molly Henderson, and number 15, Annika Lindgren. Lundell takes the face off, back into the corner. Cleared up the half wall, stolen by Anderson. Cool takes the puck down into Hibbing zone, shoots, and Sess comes up with the save. Puck is cleared down into Duluth zone. Lucy Fellman with it behind the net. Up the board, Sullivan intercepts, puts it back into the Hibbing zone. We got a 2-on-1 with Buzzy, shoots, and it's knocked away by Mitchell. They just didn't get that one set up very well. They did have a 2-on-1, and Just couldn't connect on a good pass. Puck shot down into the Hibbing zone by Horvat. Long lead pass to Rewerts, which pushed to the corner. Taken away by Duluth. Lavelle loses it up to Girardi through the neutral zone. Taken by, a nice pass from Rewerts out to Girardi, just missed it. Carney behind the net, tries to stuff it in, Mitchell with the save. Carney's still back behind the net. Girardi chasing the puck down, but can't get it. And it's knocked out of the Hibbing zone for a 2-on-1 for Duluth. Rylan Lawrence, and it's shot and it's saved by Hess. Nice save, deflected it just wide. Pushed down to the near board. And Hibbing comes away with it. Carney bringing it up. Across the red line, dumps it into the Northern Star zone. Horvat back to collect it for Duluth. She carries it up the ice to Henderson. Henderson puts a shot on, that's stick aside by Hess. Anderson pushes it behind the net to Sullivan, who throws it along the boards to Buzzy. Buzzy back to Anderson. Folstad with the puck pushes it ahead to Lundell, who lost control of it. They've been having some trouble getting the puck out, but they finally do with Folstad knocking it out. Buzzy takes it away, but she couldn't collect it in time to have a break, room break. Wormbold behind the net, or on the far boards, along with Buzzy. Buzzy keeps it in. Wormbold behind the net, can't control it. Golden tries to keep it down and deep, but it's pushed back in by Sullivan. Buzzy chases it to the far wall, loses her stick, picks it back up. Henderson had it stolen from her, but Martin brings it up and pushes it into the Hibbing zone. Battle along the boards. No one clear control until the puck comes out. And Girardi almost had a chance for a breakaway, but just missed it. Maddie Rewerts back behind the net with Horvat. He puts it out front, but it's knocked away. Rewerts back behind the net to Sullivan. Rewerts loses the puck, but Girardi picks it back up, has the puck knocked away from her. Rewerts tries to get it up along the boards, and she gets it out of the zone. Puck just sent back in the Hibbing zone, where it's chased down by Sullivan. Moline almost takes it away from her. But Folstad knocks it out, and she carries it up the boards. Knocked in by Carney. Cool with it, sends it back over to Fellman, but it's kept down low by Jury. Out front, Rewerts with a shot. Oh, a shot over by Dury, just goes over the net. Carney with it, off the side of the net, back over to Folstad, who tries to center it. The chances are there for Hibbing, they just can't get a connection. Dury with it, tries to skate out in front, and Mitchell comes up with the save. 5:13 left in the second period. It's Duluth Northern Stars 1, Hibbing Chisholm 0. Lundell on the face-off with Lawrence back to the point. Anderson shoots just wide. Wormbold back to the point. Sullivan puts a shot on net. That's blocked, but then shot on by Buzzy right into the pads of Mitchell. Buzzy was in the right spot. She just couldn't find an opening to get in the net. Lundell and Lawrence on the faceoff. Controlled by Duluth. With Claw with it. But Hibbing takes it away. Off the boards. Warmbold with it. Now we got an ice or an offside call coming on Hibbing, but they clear the zone. Warmbold with it. Along the board to Buzzy. Warmbold pushes it in the zone. Lundell tries to chase it down. Taken away by Girardi, who shoots at Mitchell with the save. Buzzy trying to battle in with Clow in the corner. But Girardi again off the side of the net, or off the post possibly. Back to Eric or Sullivan. Sullivan behind the net to Girardi. Hibbing's buzzing at this point. Buzzy. Rewerts with that shot on net, backhand saved by Mitchell. Some nice pressure put on by the Blue Jackets in the last couple of minutes. 3:49 remaining in the second period, 1-0 Duluth. Shot by Folstead was blocked. She gets to the shot again, it's blocked again. Carney is tripped behind the net by the play, but no call. Intercepted by Rewerts, who sends it up the ice. Martin with it, clears it out to Fellman. Chased back down by Monroe Rewerts, who's tied up in the corner by Lawrence. But the puck moves out to Dury, who gets it out to Folstad, who carries into the Duluth zone. Intercepted by Duluth, however. But Monroe Rewerts with a nice steal at the blue line. Puck still in the Duluth zone. Puck cleared down into the Duluth zone, and it will be icing on Hibbing. One nothing Duluth, 2:37 left in the second period. Moline and Lundell, I believe, are on that faceoff. Shot in from the point by Girard, but that was knocked down. Anderson with the puck, heads it up to Buzzy. But Duluth takes it around the net. Coming out of her own zone was Lucy Fellman, but it's pushed back into the Duluth defensive zone. Bowman giving chase. Makes Hendrickson turn, fire it behind the net. Fellman loses the puck. Sullivan picks it up and gives it to Girardi. Girardi shoots and she scores! Nice play by Sullivan in the neutral zone. Got the puck to Girardi. She skates in, puts a wrist shot on. Mitchell got her glove on it, but it hit her glove and went rolling into the back of the net to tie this game at 1-1. That goal comes at the 15:07 mark of the second period. And we'll get your assists on it in just a bit. Hibbing coming back, Girardi again, shoots and just misses. Kept down low by Leland. Henderson gives it up to Girardi. Girardi, ooh, has the puck knocked away from her. Bowman gets it back to Girardi, who knocks it in. But it's picked up by number 11, Martin, brought out into the Hibbing zone. Nice, look, ooh, that one almost got through, I think, Hess. But she got enough of it to keep it from going in the net. So once again, that goal was scored by Julia Girardi, and it was unassisted at 15:07 of the second period to tie at 1-1. Sullivan with a nice move to get the puck out. Picked up by Buzzy. Buzzy tries to center it. Or that was Carney, excuse me. And Anderson put a soft shot on net that Mitchell had a hard time handling. But she came up with the save to keep the score 1-1 with 54 seconds left in the second period. Carney and Moline on the faceoff wins it back to Folstead, who shoots up over the net. Horvat kept knocked it out, but it was picked up by Carney. And out at center ice. Bellman with it down into the corner behind the Hibbing net. Sullivan picks it up. Carries it up, tries to lay a pass off to Warmbold, but it was a little too far. And a shot from the point by Kuhl is gloved by Hess. 26.6 seconds left in the second period, 1-1 score. So now that we have that figured out, we have Henderson with Buzzy in the face, or Bowman in the face-off circle, won by Bowman. Brought out, pass up to Bowman, has it knocked off her stick. Well, offside on Duluth. So puck comes out to the neutral zone. Bowman and Henderson on the face-off. Knocked into the Hibbing zone. Picked up by Anderson, sends it across behind the net. And Rewerts just about had Girardi, but it just bounced off her stick. And that's the end of the second period. It's a score tie. 1-1.
Saves in the second period for Hess and the Blue Jackets 7, with a two-period total of 12.
Here's your scoring in that period. Duluth got on the board at 6:09 when Kaylin Cochran scored from Molly Henderson and number 15, Annika Lindgren. And then at 15:07, Julia Girardi scored unassisted to tie at 1-1. Mitchell had 8 saves for a total of 14, and Hess has 7 saves for a total of 12. We will be back shortly for the third period. All right, we're back at the Hibbing Memorial Arena in this girls' high school hockey game between the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets and the Duluth Northern Stars. We have Kearney and Lindgren in the face-off circle to begin this third period. Scores 1-1. We get set to drop the puck. Face-off controlled by Hibbing, or by Duluth. Lindgren puts a shot on goal that's sticked aside by Hess. Sullivan in the corner, controlling the puck up the boards, along to Dury. Dury up to Folstad, skates into the zone. Her shot is blocked by Martin. Hibbing still with the puck in the Duluth Northern Star zone. But Lindgren puts it up the half wall. And Martin carries it behind the net. Skates across the blue line, across the red line, into Hibbing zone. And she's ridden off to the side, hits it out in front, but the puck is knocked away by Sullivan. Volstad carries up, dumped into the zone by Lundell. Taken away by Lundell, and then back to Duluth. Skates around, carries it up the boards, gets it out ahead to Henderson, who passes it to Fellman, but that's taken away by Monroe. Out in front, knocked away by Maddie Rewerts. Warnbold carries the puck behind the net, passes over to Rewerts, back to Monroe Rewerts. Got a lot of Rewertses on this team. Tied up along the boards, Monroe Rewerts with it. Gets it to Maddie. They're having trouble getting the puck out of their zone. Buzzy loses it. By Cool around the net. To Moline. Moline tries to center, it's sticked away. And Maddie Rewerts tries to clear but not out. Now she gets it out. And we're going to have icing called on the Blue Jackets. 14:45 remaining in regulation. Hibbing 1, Duluth 1. Face off to the left of Hess. Golben and Lawrence on the draw. Anderson with it from behind the net. He's being held, but no call. Anderson does finally come away with it, however. It's it up to Buzzy, who gets it ahead to Girardi. Girardi has it knocked off her stick. And it's cleared out of the Hibbing zone. Back to Sullivan, who makes a nice move and then dumps it back in to the Northern Star zone. Buzzy chases it into the corner. Girardi comes around, circles the net into the far circle, tries to make it, gets it off to Rewerts. Bowman pins it in along the boards in the corner, but it comes away by Lundell, or another Claire Rewerts, who circles back, tries to throw it in front, back out to the point to Anderson. But it's brought out by Lavelle, and then taken away by Dury, who gets it over to Kearney, who shoots on net, blocked by, or saved by Mitchell. Folstad can't control it. Battle along the boards. Dury keeps it in. And gets it deep, chasing it back in the corner, pushed behind the Northern Star zone, net. Folstad harassing, and then it's cleared out by the Duluth, and then for icing, and the face-off will come back into the Northern Star zone. 13:02 left in the third period. 1-1 is our score. Warmbold and Lindgren will face it off. Won by Warmbold. Puck pushed back into the corner. McCarthy's battling, and it's taken away. Whoa, and pushed away in front of the net by Mitchell. And then she has to dive out and cover it up. Lundell and Benson or not Benson, but Lindgren on the draw. Tied up in the corner. Over to Martin. Martin loses control of it to Lundell, and it's sent down the ice again, and we'll have icing called on the Duluth Northern Stars. .12:24 in regulation. 1-1 is our score. Over in Virginia after 2 periods, it was Hibbing 4, Virginia 2. Puck pushed back in the corner, picked up by Duluth. Anderson tries to keep it in, but can't. Moline carries it out, loses it in the Hibbing zone. Sullivan tied up. Hibbing's got to start gaining control of this puck a little better, or they're going to pay for it. Girardi sends it up the ice, and it just misses Bobin, and it goes down into the Duluth zone for icing. 11:53 left in the third period. We got Carney facing off with Lindgren. Lindgren wins it back to the point. Shot goes in, is blocked by Sullivan. Dury picks up the loose puck, loses it off her stick. Carney to Sullivan, back to Carney, who sends it up the far boards. Duluth still with control. Knocked off his stick by Sullivan. It comes over to the near boards. Anderson tries to get it out, but doesn't do it. Puck goes high into the air. Henderson picks it up. Still kept in by Duluth. But Sullivan picks it up over to Anderson. Anderson up the ice to Dury, picked up by Carney. Feldman carries it across the blue line. Puck goes behind the Hibbing net where Sullivan gathers it in. Sullivan gets it back over to Lundell. He can't clear it, but now it's cleared out by Folstad down into the Duluth zone. And we'll have icing called on the Blue Jackets. 10:32 remaining in regulation within a 1-1 game. Lawrence and Lundell facing it off. It's one back to Monroe reworks. He pushes it up to Warmbold. Puck comes out in front, but it's finally gathered in by Lundell. And the puck goes down and right on Mitchell, who has to cover it up. Face-off will be to her right. Lundell, and I can't tell who the Duluth player is. But Benson comes away with it behind the net. Puck is blocked there. Buzzy has it. She loses it. Puck's put out to the side of the net, kept in. Monroe rework shoots, and it's knocked down in front. Rewerk's kept in by Lundell, who backhands it down into the corner and behind the Stars net. We have a battle. Hibbing player Buzzy's down by the side lot far boards. Puck cleared out. Picked up by Monroe Weaver. She fanned on it. She got it to Bolden. He does get it into the Hibbing or the Duluth zone. Puts it in front. But now it's coming back the other way. But Bolden knocks it away. Girardi with it. Carries over to blue line. Stick handles around one, but gets it knocked away. But a shot coming in. Well, it looks like Anderson, and that got knocked down in front. And it looks like it's going to count. I don't know if they were thinking high stick or not, but it wasn't. And that goal comes at 7:52 of the third period. And I'm thinking Anderson got it, but we'll get to the scoring here in just a couple minutes. Martin tries to chip it in Hibbing's zone, but it's picked up by Girardi, whose pass is just a little off. But Girardi has it, and she.
For the unassisted goal for your Hibbing Blue Jackets, number 27, Carney Anderson. Anderson, unassisted. Time of the goal, 7:52.
And I was right on the money with that one. Anderson let a wrist shot go, and it hit something going toward Mitchell, and it just dropped right away, and then it went into, found its way in the net. Anderson shoots, and it's deflected by Bolden wide. Claire Weaver tries to keep it in. Still in the Duluth zone. Folstead after it, behind the net. Anderson picks it off. Folstead skates around one, gets it into the blue, across the blue line, skates it down to the corner, along the half wall. But now Duluth brings it out. Lindgren chips it down in the Hibbing zone. Pass out to Carney, just off her stick. Maddie Rewerts and Carney battle for it along the boards. But Benson comes up, or 15, sorry, Lindgren comes up with it. Puts it behind Hibbing's net. Oh, and Hess. That puck hit the boards, came back out front, and Hess had to cover it up for a face-off. So Anderson scores at 7:52 unassisted, and Hibbing has a 2-1 lead. Face-off won by Hibbing. Rewerts sends it to the half wall. Buzzy picks it up, skates it around the net, skates by one Duluth defender, and dumps it in deep into the Duluth zone, where Lundell tries to pick it up. Now Warmbold gets it into the corner. Lundell with it, puts it back behind the goal line. And the puck comes back out in front where Monroe Rewerts takes it. Maddie Rewerts up to Buzzy, just misses. And the puck goes down, and we'll have icing called on the Blue Jackets. 6:49 to play in the third in regulation. Hibbing 2, Duluth 1. Bobin and Lorentz on the face-off. Sullivan gets it back behind the Hibbing net to Anderson. Anderson along the half wall to Girardi, who puts it out to Rewerts. Rewerts back to Girardi. We got offside called on Hibbing. Bobin tried to hang up, but she couldn't. As Girardi zigged and Bobin zagged and got caught her offside. Bobin wins the faceoff, however. And Girardi sends it down into the Duluth Northern Star zone. But the Stars come away with the puck, chip it out, but it's intercepted at center ice by Rewerts. Girardi does get a backhand back into the Duluth zone. Carney chasing after it. but Monroe or Courtney Anderson keeps it deep into the zone. Puck is put out but intercepted by Sullivan, who dumps it back in. Right now, that's the best thing Hibbing can do, is make the Duluth go 200 feet every time they have the puck. Sullivan skates in, shoots, and scores. What a great move by Abigail Sullivan. She skated across the center line into the zone and then let a wrist shot go that beat Mitchell high to her glove side. That goal comes at 11:24 of the third period and gives Hibbing a 3-1 lead. Volstead with the puck after Hibbing won the faceoff. Carney takes it deep into Duluth zone. It was picked up by Dury, who comes out front. Her backhand is stopped by Mitchell.
She's assisted by number 3, Alyssa Dury. Sullivan got Dury. Time of the goal, 11:24.
Martin takes the puck across the Hibbing blue line, skates in front. Shot is saved by Hess. Stood her ground and didn't give her anything to shoot at. Lindgren, though, gets it back to Martin. We got a delayed penalty coming on Hibbing. And when Monroe Reavers touches the puck, the whistle blows, and we'll have our first penalty of the game. Comes at 12:22. Volstad with the penalty. We'll have Lindgren and Bowman on the faceoff, controlled by Duluth. Shot from the point, saved by Hess. Nice shot from the point by Martin, but Hess was right there, cutting off her angle, and caught the puck to keep this a 3-1 game. Volstead goes to the box at 12:22. Shot just goes wide by Duluth. Anderson harassing Lindgren behind the net. Puck goes behind the net. Maddie reworks. Lindgren skates into the circle. Tries to center it, but it's Martin with the puck. Back to the point. Back to Martin. Behind the net, back to Martin. He puts a shot on and saved right in the belly of Hess. 3:55 left in the third period. 1:18 left on the penalty. We have a timeout called by Duluth. So again, that goal was scored by Sullivan at 11:24. The lone assist goes to Dury, and Hibbing has a 3-1 lead. But they're now in the process of killing off a penalty with 1:18 to go in that infraction. I mean, you don't want to be short-handed, but if you do win the puck and can get it out of your zone, you can clear it, obviously, without having an icing called, which is certainly beneficial. But the key here now is to kill off this penalty, keep that 3-1 lead, and then I would say just take it home from there. Both teams returning from their respective benches. I wish I had some numbers for you on penalty kills and power plays, but I don't have that, and I apologize. But Lindgren will take the face-off with Lundell to the right of Hess. One to the boards to Martin. Martin skates behind the net. Comes out to Lindgren. Lindgren looking. Back to Lindgren, who shoots. It's blocked by Carney into the corner. Martin back behind the net. Back out to the point to Henderson. Henderson. Lindgren out on top of the circle, blocked again by Carney. That's two big blocks by Carney this game. Shot by Martins is saved by Hess, and the puck is finally cleared by Carney. That was some good penalty killing by that unit of the Blue Jackets. But they're not going off right now, they're staying on. Bellman brings it in. Bellman in the half wall, but the puck is lost and cleared down the ice by Lundell. And into an empty net for a goal. So Lundell backhands it out into an empty net. And 14-18, that's an empty net shorthanded goal as there's 4 seconds left in the penalty. Hibbing has successfully killed off that penalty. And Girardi takes it up to Bowman and down into the goal, into the Duluth zone. Bellman, but it's intercepted by Lundell. Oh, by Claire Rewerts, who skates in and scores. Rewerts intercepts the puck, skates in and puts a wrister past Mitchell at 14:48 of the third period. And just like that, it's 5-1 Hibbing. Face-off won by Duluth and sails down into Hess, who covers it up.
Scoring the unassisted goal for your Blue Jackets, number 26, Claire Rewerts.
Claire Rewerts, unassisted, 14:48.
Unassisted,
Controlled by Duluth, but out of the zone. Chased by Rewerts, picked up by Madison St. George, who's now back on defense for Hibbing, and she chips it out to Girardi, who moves past one player, comes down, shoots, and just wide of the net. Courtney Anderson chases down the puck with a Duluth player right on her. She chips it out to Girardi, who gets it up to Bowman. Bowman across center ice into the Star zone, near the half wall, sends it around the net. Dury over there to try to collect it and loses the puck, but it's picked up by Monroe Rewerts, who pushes it back down to the corner. We have 1:15 left in the game. Hibbing up 5-1. Puck kept in the Duluth zone, pushed back into the corner by Maddie Rewerts. And the puck is cleared down in the Hibbing zone for icing. And we have 57.4 seconds remaining in this contest. Carney on the face-off, won by Duluth. Cleared up, but Carney collects it on the boards. Duluth picks it up. Moline with it, carries it down. She's got Martin with her, but you can't get the puck over, and the puck goes wide of the net. Volstad up to Dury. Puck back into the Duluth zone behind the net. Kearney will keep it in and send it back behind the net. 24 seconds left in the game. Looks like Hibbing's going to get this one in the win column as Buzzy keeps it in. We have 10 seconds left in this game. Ooh, Girardi. Maya Phillips is back on the point with Anderson. She put a shot on net that was saved by Mitchell. 2.1 seconds remaining. Hibbing 5, Duluth 1. Puck is dropped, goes back into the corner, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hibbing 5, Duluth Northern Sun, I should say Hibbing Chisholm 5, Duluth Northern Sun 1. And here's your recap of the third period. Hibbing Chisholm takes a 2-1 lead at 7:52 on a goal, unassisted goal by Courtney Anderson. At 11:24, Abigail Sullivan scores from Melissa Dury. Then at 14:18, Annika Lundell scores an empty net shorthanded goal. And then at 14:48, Claire Rewert scores unassisted to give Hibbing that 5-1 lead. Mitchell finished with 2 saves that period for a total of 16. Hess had 7 saves for a grand total of 19. Just remember, our sponsors for this are Iron Range Plumbing, Quam Designs and Photography, Hibbing Community Education, HHS Hockey Alumni, and the McCormick family. Thank you for them for allowing us to give you Blue Jacket girls hockey. Again, yes, stay safe with everything that's going on, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.